How are we doing, people? Hope you're keeping well. Thank you for joining me for another one of my little beer reviews. It's Beer Monster o'clock. And I've been back to Home Bargains. It's been a while since I've been there. I've been getting a bit carried away with the old perfect draft system. And I picked up a bottle of Bootlegger Pilsner Lager 1974. Now, I've seen this beer in there a few times, but not for about a year or so. I've never picked it up because it looks a bit gimmicky. Look at the state of that guy on the front. Look. Yeah, it looks like a bit of a joke. So I've just thought it's probably not going to be very good. Never picked it up. But I picked it up off the shelf and I noticed it's an award winner. So I thought, let's give it a try. It says it's won the Frankfurt International Trophy in 2020 and the Asia Beer Challenge in 2020. It's a 5% Pilsner, this one. And it's brewed by the Wrexham Lager Company up in Wales. You know, they make Wrexham Lager as well. And I quite like Wrexham Lager. I didn't realise it was brewed by them. I probably would have tried it sooner. But yeah, I've seen it's won awards. It's brewed by them. So I thought, yeah, definitely give it a try. And it's only 99 pennies. So hopefully it's a bargain. Let's crack her open and see what she's all about. That guy on the front, Bootlegger, apparently he's like some sort of famous Welsh social media dude. I don't know anything about him, but I'm just saying, you know. It looks like a good laugh anyway, but it just the presentation all looks a bit jokey, but hopefully the beer's not a joke. But that's what put me off buying it. So anyway, let's get her in the glass, shall we? Try and get a bit of it on her. Here we go. Right, what do we have? Very pale looking lager, very Pilsner looking lager, and it is a Pilsner, so that's a good start, isn't it? It's that kind of straw, light golden colour. I'd say medium levels of carbonation for a lager, you can see there. Medium sized bubbles, white head, it don't look too bad, very clear looking. There's no haze or anything like that, very, very clear looking. Piercingly white, that head. Seems to be retaining okay so far. Let's get the news in there and check out the aromas of Bootlegger Pilsner. See what she's all about. Okay. Smells a little bit like a honey sweetness for me coming from that. That's quite good though, bit of citrus. It's like a lemon and honey sort of thing going on with it. Bit grassy as well. Hopefully it's not syrup. But it does have like quite a pleasant sweet smell to it, like gently honeyed sort of sweetness. The head's gone down a little bit, but you know, we'll just give it a little top up. And chuck it down me big fat neck and let you guys know if I think it's worth a buy for 99 of your pennies. Cheers, everybody. Bash. Okay. It's quite a clean Pilsner, to be fair. First impressions, clean tasting, but perhaps a little bit, bland the right word, safe. It's very clean tasting. Thank God it doesn't have that nasty aftertaste you get from a lot of the macro UK brewed stuff. This doesn't have that. And I believe that Wrexham Lager didn't have that either, which is why I like that. And it seems to be quite a rare thing. But whatever they're doing with their water seems to be working well with their lagers, the Wrexham Brewery. Because it's definitely got that cleanness to it. It's light-bodied, it's refreshing. It's a good summer slammer at a cheap price, is what it is. But it's not doing anything to make it stand out from the crowd as such, but it doesn't really need to. It's refreshing, it's fairly crisp, it's just a very easy drinking lager. It hides that 5% really well for me. Let's think about the flavours we can pick up from it. It's really not too sad. The only thing which is kind of slightly disappointing in me, but this is just what I like in my Pilsners, it doesn't have that Pilsner bite for me. It's just got a little nibble. I like it when I have a bit more bite on the end, but that's just a personal preference kind of thing. Some people don't like that, so it doesn't mean it's bad, but it's not got much of a bitterness, shall we say, on the finish. The start, I actually prefer the malt profile in this. The end's very there's a very gentle bitterness. It's more sort of grassy and peppery, bit of peppery spice on the end, but it doesn't really have that bite. But it doesn't particularly need to, because it's not overly sweet. It is like a kind of grainy, bready, malty start to it. And something does remind me a little bit of honey. Just a gentle, like not a nasty sweetness, like a slight honeyed like vibe to the sweetness. But it's not overly sweet, and it does mix quite well with the grass and the pepper on the finish. It's pretty solid. It's decent. It's decent for 99p. I mean, you can't complain, can you? You cannot complain for the price. I don't think it's quite gonna get the bell. It's just missing something. It's just a bit safe. It's really refreshing. It'll be great on a hot day, and it's very good for the money. It's worth a buy, without that. But I just don't think it's a 9+ beer out of 10. It's just a good, safe Pilsner, but it doesn't have that wow element to it. There's nothing about it wows you. It's just very clean, smashable, especially for the ABV. For 5%, you can't tell you're drinking a 5%er. I like it. It's much better than that bloody Tennent's I drank on the soup on the Perfect Draft the other day. That's for damn sure, and a lot cheaper. So yeah, I'm going to give it an 8.5, but I think it's a solid enough beer. And don't be put off by the bottle if you've seen it and not picked it up like me, because it's actually not a gimmick. It's actually a pretty decent lager, and I can see why it's won some awards and that. Yeah, 8.5 out of 10 from the Beer Monster. Smash the like button if you enjoyed this little review, and consider subscribing to the channel. Till next time, people. Bye bye, darlings. Bye.